Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about your love life tarot card reading. So I'm going to start with the astrology reading cards, and then we're going to use the romance angels, followed by the angel tarot for this reading. And as with all my decks, I leave the links in the description below. So, let's go ahead and pull your first card, because you already know I've been shuffling. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn is first energy that comes up. Huh. Never knew Capricorns to be a little gossipy, but okay. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Ah. And that's an earth sign right there. So if they're talking about your love life, I feel like it's more of the nitty gritty stuff, like the business of it. So let's keep going. Your next card is, okay, more earth energy, more practicality for you. Taurus. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. I like it. Very stable energy. Very it's not giving me the whole let me gossip about you and talk about all this fluff, like, oh my god, I can't believe you were wearing that, like none of that kind of, can't believe she didn't even shave down there. I mean, you're in a relationship. This doesn't feel petty. Doesn't feel petty. Feels more like concern, business advice, real advice, long-term planning, home life, real estate. But let's have a look at the romance angels. We're going to pick a card, see what get a general idea of what romantic angel vibe we're bringing to the situation. So, your card. Oh! Second person to get it. Codependency. We're addressing the matter of codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory, but it could mean so many different things. It could mean one person has an addiction problem, and addicted to what? Is it drugs? Is it alcohol? Is it shopping? Is it addicted to that bad boy image? It could be anything. So let's have a look at what the tarot cards have to say about it. Because the angel tarot, they don't play. I want to know, what are you talking about my love life for? What are we talking about? What's going on? Who's talking? Tell me. Tell me what's going on. And here's your first card. Alright, so we got more of that Capricorn energy. We have the World card. This card looks so light. How come I can't zoom out anymore? The World card, the angel of success, prosperity. Capricorn, very ambitious, and they're obsessed with success. That's how you're gonna do me, focus? You're gonna do me like that? Yeah, that's right. So the World card represents personal transformation, growth, boundaries, but it means like transformation, synthesis. Things are happening. You know, you get a lot of downtime in life, but when things are happening, it's like, okay, I'm getting ready to pop off. Right? And then we have the Queen of Swords. Independence. Personal transformation. Maybe it was slow to happen. It's really interesting because maybe that's what people are talking about. That need to be independent. Because we have codependency as your romantic theme. Success and independence. Ambition, independence. So, okay. You see it, right? Determination. We got the Nine of Wands. Damn, that's more independence. What's going on, you guys? Some of you guys are breaking free from someone. People are talking about, oh, did you see how she kicked him out? Did you see how she said, I'm gonna go alone? Or vice versa. Did you see how each party is putting their foot down? See how this person, she depended on him, and now she's like, excuse me, get up out of my house. I pay the bills around here. Two of Cups, partnership, equals. This is cool. Let's keep going. And Judgment. Angel of the past. Nice. Okay, so I see what's happening here. So for some of you, it has been a theme in your relationships that maybe you have accepted less than what you deserve as far as dependency. Maybe you've created situations for yourself where you have been extremely dependent on your partner, and so it made you kind of like pick people who would be willing to be codependent with you. Lesser vibrational. Or take that into consideration in the opposite, as in you've been super, super independent, unable, unwilling, and possibly carrying some sort of subconscious or unconscious energy that projects independence in a way that you can't really attach to anyone or merge with anyone in the way that you desire. And that may be a topic of conversation. Now, the transformation may be slow. It may be gradual, like every classic earth sign, but it seems like you guys are shedding that or going in like the opposite direction based on where you were before. For some of you, that is success. That is what you've strived for. The angel of success is associated with Capricorn, whom I've already mentioned is super ambitious. The world is about transformation, like I mentioned, so this is about long-term growth. This is like, I've been doing the work. I've been doing the work over time, and now I've taken a gander backwards, and I said, in hindsight, it kind of looks like I did that. I did them things. I cut some people off. I have been supporting myself for X amount of time, or I have been at this employer for a long time. I believe in my skills. I believe, you know what I mean? Tightening it up on the things that made you insecure about being independent. I feel like maybe you've become a warrior for yourself. Maybe you've been through situations where you know that you will survive. People be talking about it. How stable you are now. Maybe you were all over the place and trying to figure out what is stability, and now you're in a place where you're a little more stable or on that path. Maybe you've built character and people recognize it. We have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands out here looking real good. Okay? And the Nine of Wands represents determination. So it's like when you're being recognized as somebody who can do all of this work or do this, like you do your damn thing, but it's a lot of work and it's grueling labor and it's long term. And again, I feel like it is looking back on, your accomplishments or how far you've come and realizing that you used to be the polar opposite, whether that's dependent to independent or independent and made of stone to a little warmer, a little more interested in partnership, a little softer around there, a little more able to find balance, maintaining your independence within a relationship if that was your issue. Codependency, being like, okay, I got my own stuff going on. I got a hobby. I make sure that I make my health or whatever, and that's all separate from this relationship. I have an identity, yada yada yada. Now I'm in a place where I'm super busy. People are talking about it. They're like, oh my god, you neglect. And you're like all flattered because you're like, really? You think I neglect? Oh my god, I used to smother so much. Oh, thank you. Two of Cups followed by the Judgment card is like, I feel like this is like unlike the other Judgment cards where it's like you get blown out of your bed by a horn. She looks like she's making dolphins fly up in the air and sing, like they're like, oh hey, because they're all excited because it's probably a nicer tune that she's playing. And this Judgment card usually represents that evaluation of how am I doing, right? So the World card is the action of it, but this is like surprise, you have a quiz. Like, oh, damn it, I should have studied last night. I know I could study, cram it all at the end of next week, or I could be doing what I'm supposed to and study every single night a little bit, little by little. But when you get caught off guard, that's the feeling of that Judgment card. And I feel like for this, it's like, it feels more positive because maybe you're on the right track. It feels like people are talking about that because I'm telling you, a long-term transformational change is more impactful than those little tiny ones, but the little tiny ones are the ones that make up the big ones. So, it matters. The long-term thing, the bigger plan, it's like the tasks matter, but the big project is the thing. And you have the perfect energy hovering over it for the people that are talking about you. Maybe they're governing it, maybe they're supporting it, maybe they're watching your growth and recognizing you for it, recognizing your determination, your independence, how far you've come, whatever direction that is. And Two of Cups is like, this feels like it's like I'm sharing something with you. I'm sharing a connection. It could be a romantic one, yes, of course, but Two of Cups is like, hey, genuinely, I'm telling you, not just on the surface level, you know, I acknowledge that, you know, you have a thing and you're doing well. You have some success. You have some independence. You've been determined. It shows all the makings of somebody who a Capricorn and or a Taurus would be in admiration of, because that's their thing. Working hard and really rolling up the sleeves and doing the work is what their thing is. So if they're talking about you and they're talking about your love life and they're talking about how far you've come and they're seeing the recognition, the determination, it's just all, let me give you your flowers, you know, or a bottle of wine, a glass of wine, if you will. And the judgment is there. And yeah, they may be judging, but do you feel any snake energy? Maybe the Queen of Swords, but as soon as I saw the Queen of Swords, I was like, maybe that's you. But, you know, maybe they're blunt. They could be blunt like a Taurus, you know, no nonsense like a Capricorn at times. So, I mean, it could be that, but I feel like the overall intent still just looking on and being like, oh, hey, look at you. Look at you. Look at the coming of age. All right? Maybe what they want to do is give you a high five. All right? So, there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment and please share the video. And if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop where I sell soy candles, very slow burning, beautifully scented, as well as, you know, I should really work on some marketing stuff about that because, you know what I mean? But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.